Hello there, good to see you, and thank you for joining me here today. I come into your space this time of day to share with you a very simple thought, but very important thought. The thought that I'm going to be sharing is revolving around time and has everything to do with time. If you're going to agree with me or disagree with me, be sure to share your thoughts in the comments section below, because I believe that it is this contest and crash of ideas that makes our search for truth very interesting. I want to register to you before I go anywhere that all of us living under the sun, whether you are black, white, Chinese, Muslim, whatever religion you subscribe to, or wherever you live in the world, we all have the same amount of time, and that is 24 hours. Yet, there's a small group of people who seem to be achieving more in the same 24 hours that we have, and those guys are of the same age as us. What could be the case? Are these guys just made of a different breed as compared to us or something? Or are they a combination of angels and human beings or something? As much as you would be tempted to think that is the case, I want you to know that that is not the case. What then is the case if not that, you may ask? The thing is that these guys who seem to be achieving more than us have mastered something, and that something that they have mastered is called time management. Now, time management is a very big topic that we can, spend the whole day exhausting the same topic, but I'll just pick two parts of the same time management. And the two parts that I'm going to choose or pick are time budgeting and time investment. Now, most of us growing up were never taught about the time budgeting and how to budget our money, but our time. But I want to register to you that, like money, time also needs to be budgeted. You need to know where your time is going and where it should not be going. When you have budgeted your time and ready to spend it, you also need to ask yourself, what return on investment am I getting from this activity that I have budgeted for? Most of us, we plan to spend our time gossiping about other people. We plan to spend our time watching Netflix and all that. We try to spend our time, going out there to do meaningless things that are not even sensible and are of lesser value. Now, how do you expect to have value in life when you're spending your time on things that have no value? That is where now time investment comes into play. In financial literacy, there is what they call return on investment. That simply means that when you invest something in something, that thing has to bring you a return. That thing has to bring you a benefit of value. Now, looking at the way most young people in Zambia are spending their time, you'd find them involved in celebrity gossip. I don't know what you get from that. Unless you make money from that, then I would advise that you go for that. But if you're not making money off that, that's just a waste of time, and you're investing time in the wrong things. You see, all of us have 24 hours. The same celebrities have 24 hours. You too have 24 hours. But those guys are achieving because behind closed doors of social media, those guys are spending time on things that matter, while you spend your time talking about what is going on social media. Dr. Chibamba Kanyamao at some point once said, when you begin to spend your time on things that matter, then you will begin to see things that matter begin to appear in your life. So if you want to be an effective individual, a very successful individual, you need to know how to budget your time, and you need to know where to invest your time. You need to ask yourself, what return on investment are you going to get after spending your time on a particular activity? And then if the time that you are spending on a particular activity is more than the value you are receiving from the activity, I don't think that activity is even worth it. But if the value you are receiving when you invest your time in that particular activity is more than the value of your time, I think that is something that you ought to consider. If you found this video informative, be sure to drop it a like and share it with your friends. If you have anything to say that is maybe in agreement or disagreement with what I have just said, be sure to share your thoughts also in the comment section below. That being said, see you at the top. Keep becoming. Future looks bright.